Hi, I'm Karen, and I do not wish to speak to the manager because I am the manager. I am the CEO of my reality, and so are you. This video is about how to make him fall in love with you and fast. And this is a technique that I love to use. It's kind of like mostly they focus on how do you feel, how imagine how it feels for you, who are you, who is this woman in this relationship, how does it feel for you, what do you think, how do you act. And this technique is more focused on how does he feel, what does he think, and it's actually imagining becoming him and looking at you through his eyes and thinking his thoughts. And of course, you're like gonna go into his, like becoming him, becoming his consciousness, and thinking what you want him to think, feeling what you want him to feel. So I'm gonna do a meditation, how I do it, and you can just do it with me. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a scene or several scenes and we are going to become him. Our consciousness will be transferred into him and we will become him, what he's thinking, what he's feeling, what he is seeing. So fun. Um, I also wanted to say that I love this technique because if you have resistance towers, manifesting him or the behavior that he's if he's not treating you well, or you're like, I don't know if that is a safe person for me. Like, I have been in a lot of abusive relationships and it was hard for me to focus on how do I feel when he's with me and when he's saying all these nice things and holding me, because in my mind I was always like, yeah, that's great that he's doing all these things, like in my imagination. But is he really a good person? Does he really has the best intentions for me? Is he really in love with me? Is he a good guy? And by doing this technique where I focus on what he's feeling and what he's thinking, I don't have these thoughts because it's clear that he has only the best intentions with me, because I feel and think what he's thinking and I can like step into his consciousness. Like, then I immediately feel safe because I know what he's thinking and feeling and wanting. So let's do this meditation with me. Okay, let's close our eyes. Okay. First, take a few deep breaths. And now I want you to imagine that you are, for example, let's say a first date or a date, and that you're in a restaurant or you're somewhere drinking something and you're at the table and you're sitting across each other and you are him. So you are him looking at you. You being him, you are thinking, oh my god, this girl, I cannot believe I am sitting here being on a date with this girl. Oh my god, she is so amazing. She is so amazing. She is so, like, I am so completely attracted to her. And not just sexually, but just like, I feel home. I feel completely home with this girl, and she literally is the woman of my dreams. I cannot. This is the first time that I'm feeling this. I have never ever in my life felt like this. It's like finally I'm alive. I'm like completely waking up, and I finally found that person that is like exactly the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I don't just want to like hold her and kiss her and be with her. I want to make her feel safe. I want to make her feel comfortable. I want to give her everything that she deserves. I want to be, and I'm going to be, the man that gives her everything. The comfort, the money, if you want money, the money, the care, the love, the cuddles, the providing, the protection. I want to step up for her because this is the woman that is she's my woman. She is absolutely the one for me. This girl is completely the one for me. And you can imagine that he's feeling like that, he's looking at you and that he's falling in love with you so deeply. And like everything you do, like he could look at you and you're maybe like you're talking or like you're looking into his eyes and he's thinking like, wow, I love everything about her. And you can imagine like that whatever the qualities that you have, if you're like a bit funny or you're smart or whatever you want him to think of you, you can imagine that he's thinking that of you. Yeah. And that he's feeling this excitement and love and wanting to be with you and looking at you like, you know, just that look that is like, this girl, I am so in love with this girl and I'm gonna be in love with her for the rest of my entire life. I'm gonna be there for her my entire life. And that's just the first date. Like, then you can imagine, for example, that you're living together and that you're like together for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever you want. And that he's like maybe sitting next to you on the couch and he's holding you and you're maybe watching TV together or whatever you want to do. And he's thinking like, I have the best girl. I have the best woman. I am so happy. I am the luckiest man on this planet and beyond. Because wow, I have the most amazing woman on my side and she is so out of my league, but I got her. And all I want to do is make her life so much better. And he's like sitting next to you and holding you. And he's thinking and feeling, this is my home. I am home. This girl, I am home. Yeah, so you can open your eyes. So what you did right now is you focused on how he's feeling and what he's thinking, and you step into the feeling, what he's feeling. So you don't really step into how you're feeling, but how he's feeling, and like knowing that this is what he is feeling and that this is what he's thinking. That's amazing. Like, this makes you feel amazing. Like, I love this technique. I do this every day because I love it so much. Like, thinking that imagining that he's just holding me and saying things to me, it doesn't give me the same feeling. But when I step into being him and feeling what he's feeling for me, I'm like, I'm so lucky. Because apparently I am with a guy that is completely head over heels in love with me. And that's how you make them fall completely crazy in love with you and like they are the luckiest man on earth. That was it. So I hope you enjoyed doing this technique or this meditation. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.